Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 66 of my Rags to Riches Snowy Escape Edition. And if you are returning, welcome back. And as I say many times, we're in the riches part of this, but we're just trying to get through and raise our now toddlers up to at least the teen stage so that they're ready to move on to do their own Rags to Riches with cottage living. So, and we're also, and our two, Kiyoshi and Finnegan, have actually, no, Kiyoshi's reached the top of the career. I don't remember, did Finnegan? I think they did. They both did. They both reached the top. So we completed the Simi collection, and at least 3 of them have completed the adventure aspiration, and 2 of them have finished the local aspiration that came with this pack. So we've kind of done most of it, and we're just trying to raise these toddlers up to children, and we'll see if we can get some more golden Simi capsules to go with our collection. We've completed the basic one, which I didn't think was ever going to happen because it seemed to be taking a really long time, but we did that in the last part. So they all do have work. Well, they don't all. 3 of them have work today, and I also think that since we've completed our collection, we should probably age Eric up to 18, because, you know, we've been hanging on and keeping him as a child so that he could go ask Yamakin for the capsules, but he doesn't really need to anymore. So, and he maybe doesn't need to stay that much longer and maybe can go back home. But I think it would be nice to at least age him to a teen first before we do that, since he's been with us so long. So let's check in on Willow and her, because of course I don't want to age them up until they max their skills. So she needs her imagination and her thinking maxed. And I did ask I asked Alice to contact a butler, or the Butler agency, to try and bring a butler over to hire one. And I did change one of the rooms downstairs to make it more butler friendly. So she wants to talk about party. So let's try that. That will help her. Well, she doesn't actually need to, because she doesn't need to work on her communication. But we'll let her do that anyways if I can find it in time before he has to go to work. And then we'll have her. Let's take a look. She did wake up, I think on her own, or I may have woken her up because she was getting hungry and I didn't want her to get too hungry. So, okay, so we will see, and she wants to play with blocks, and now she wants to talk about superheroes with Kiyoshi. Yeah, well, Kiyoshi is probably about to go to work. They're all about to go to work. So why don't you just come, sweetie, and play here, and you're going to study shapes. You're independent, so you're better to do it on your own. And there's Penelope, Finnegan's sister. Was that a I knew you when, and that's why she's popping in? I'm trying to look. I don't see any reason why she's here. But she is. And since Alice has kind of done a lot of things, I thought, oh, they have to go to work. Oh, let's go here and burn that track. And you can finish that book when you get home, because you need to get to work. You're the one who still needs to get the promotion so we can get the rocket ship. Because she had a job opportunity to join, like, the astronaut career, I think. And she's at level 9, and when she gets to level 10, she'll get a rocket ship. So Alice is off today. I don't know what she is. She stuck? I don't know why she's in there. She keeps going in there. She needs to successfully show off her knitted sweater that I put her in for the knitting aspiration, because I figure since we're doing this, show off knitted clothing, we may as well just keep on working on some things. And let's go up. We got some mail. And did the butler come in and I just missed the butler, or did the butler not come? I remember getting the notification that the butler, they would be sending one over. There, the Windenburg Butlering Academy has an excellent candidate to join your residence as a live-in butler. Okay, well, where is our butler? Oh, here he is. Okay, well, we gotta go meet his, go find out his traits. Friendly, and let's see. We need, get to, sure, she can, I don't even know why she's here, to be honest, but she's here. And she is kind of family, because she is Finnegan's sister. So let me go back here and try this again. And see, we can discuss interests. and that's ready to scavenge for parts. Were you successful showing off that outfit? Yep. And we missed it, but oh well. Let's try and chat with our butler, who is flirty. We can do an impression, and then we will friendly. Well, we can ask about career, even though we know you're butler, because we sent for you, or sent for a butler, not specifically you. We are going to complete the side project, performance game, a large gain, I should say, and okay, let's try this again. More chances, friendly. She has so many interactions, it takes us a while to get down to what we're looking for. We're going to ask for help. And then we keep getting interrupted. From doing it, I almost need to pause because every time I get close, we get a pop-up for one of them. I didn't want to discuss interests again. Oh, you're chatting? She is your aunt. All you can do is send home. Why can you only send home? Looks like you're interacting with her, but you can't do anything. Okay, well, he's butlering. He's spraying things down, but we need to know his traits. Can we find out? I'm going to just stop, pause. Yeah, I don't like you, Jenna. You're a bad client to have in Dream Home Decorator. I had a hard time with her with my homeless decorator, and I had a hard time with her, or the whole family, I should say, just in another save. In both cases, they would come in and they're angry, and they did not like anything, even though I followed, their likes and dislikes. So they're in my black books right now, especially as a Dream Home Decorator. Client. So I guess I shouldn't. As a regular Sims, maybe they're okay. I did see someone, I was trying to look up to see if people in general had problems with that family. And I know that not everybody does, so I do know that. But I did see someone else ask the same question, but then other people came back and said, no, they were fine. But I had this family that was like, couldn't, please them no matter what. So I kind of wonder if there's like, suppose in everybody's save, there's like, or game, one or the other, because I have had that across different saves. One family that's never going to like what you do, or it's like rarely they're going to like, because I did actually finally, I kept redoing it. Like I kept quitting and trying to go back, not in the Let's Play, she failed. But it did happen that I would keep trying by going back, and she finally once was successful. And I was like, okay, done that. On, don't ever take them again in that save. But turns out it also had a problem in another save. But perhaps it was just a fluke that it was in that other save. Are you going to come and talk to the butler? I keep asking you to come and interact with the butler, and you don't. And Kendrick, you got some food? Because I think I left... Where are you? Oh, you come over here to eat with your grandma. Who just is young because, I had aging off once we left. So we're still trying to get to know this butler, who is enjoying our rocking chair. So let's come in here and friendly... go through deep conversation. I don't know if we ever asked those deep conversations, because I don't know that it ever worked out. And I'll keep looking. I don't want deep conversation again. I would like discuss interests. And can we find out anything about him? Because do we know his traits? No. Oh, he's an elder. Oh, okay. I couldn't really tell because he doesn't have really... I guess he has a little bit of hair, but it's like really close to the skin. But maybe that's why you can't really see it. Okay. We still don't know his traits. Okay, Jasmine, will you be able to find out his traits? Okay, we'll submit. We'll do another track. We interrupt our trying to find out the Butler's traits. Where are you going, Butler? Are you going to throw that away? Okay, we'll let you do that. And then we're going to come and we're going to ask for, and how are you? You're going to go potty and you ate and you need a bath. Okay. Deep conversation. Can we find out your traits so we know whether or not you're going to stay with us or not? I did have kleptomaniac blacklisted, but then in my drifter save, I couldn't find, there were no, he's a green fiend. We have a big garden. I'm not sure I like that. But, because I think when I had green fiends, when I played them, they would go and autonomously start, like, removing the plants. So hopefully he doesn't do that. That's all I can say. She looks like she's hungry and she needs to scrubberoo herself. Dare Kengo to attempt. Oh, look, Eric is home. And drama club. Well, we'll have our party for him after. I can't believe it's taken us like all day just to try and find out his traits. Well, I'm going to keep trying to find out his traits. And I'll be back when everybody, unless something happens, I'll be back when the others are home and we're about to hopefully have a birthday for Eric. Well, they're home for work and our Celeste got her promotion. So she is now a space ranger. She got that rocket ship. She got new clothes. I didn't really pay that much attention to what she had on. It looks kind of similar to what she had, but I guess it's different a little bit. And she got a really good bonus of 4,567 plus whatever her pay was for the day. So yay for that. So we'll get that rocket ship out, but that's not really urgent because we're waiting for Eric to come home, and then we need to have probably we'll have a party. So let's actually rally the troops because I see a few of them need looking after, and then I'll have her make the cake is what I will have her. I don't think it wasn't ready for her to release, so we'll have her release this track first and then produce a new track, and then I will have her make a cake, even though she needs some fun. She can get that some way or other. So while we're just look, she's at level 4 of thinking. Yay. We will, I'll be back unless something else happens right when we're about to have the birthday party for Eric to age him up to a teen. Well, I said I'd be back when we're having the party, but we just got this call about trying for a baby and whether they should do it. And this would be Evie and Clark, who is Celeste's parents. So we're going to say try for that baby, and hopefully there's room. I think there should be room for them to move back in. So we're having a baby. Wonder if we'll get the same thing with this household once we move out and move on. So look, he's like coming in saying hi to his Grammy. That's so cute. What does he want? I think he already has bath. He did. Oh, I gave them all new outfits. I know I showed them, but I realized that there's this little one-piece outfit that that comes with the pack. That's got like this little backpack on the back that I thought was really cute. So they each have their own version of it, which you may have noticed possibly in the cover, because that's what I use. Because I realized when I was going to get the photos for the cover, updated cover photo and thumbnail, that they didn't have anything from Snow Escape on them, other than they didn't really want to put the winter stuff on them. Because I didn't mind the one, but the other one like has a hood, so you can't really see their hair and you can't really identify them quite as well. So I was looking and I saw this one and I thought, oh, well, that's cute. We'll put that on them. So, what do you need to do, my boy? You are at 4 of everything, and you're almost maxed your communication and your thinking. And your movement's your lowest one, but I'll probably like work on all of that sort of, in between parts so that maybe in the next part we can age him up and possibly both of them, but I'll just have a time lapse so that there's a time difference between them. So again, I was just wanting to show that I will be back when the party is about to start. So the party has started, and I currently only see Connor here, as well as obviously our own people in the household who are guests. The cake is made, Little Willow was about to go to sleep, and then I was like, oh, you need to eat a little bit before you go to sleep, so I gave her some fruit, and I have, hopefully, Jasmine reading her to sleep after she gave her a second wind, so she wasn't quite so tired. And of course, because it's a dinner party that I did, everybody, she's like cooking, so that's only 4. Well, that's not really very useful. Why don't we actually make something? Why don't we make something that's gonna be good for more people than 4? Because we invited more than 4 people. more than 4 people come, but even if they don't, we have more than 4 people in our household. So we're gonna make an avocado maki roll, and then so I only had Celeste and Finnegan be the hosts of the party because I have found in the past that everybody cooks who's a host of the party, so 2 was the most I wanted cooking. And you may be able to see that we got some interest up there, so in total like 130,000 almost. Actually, that reminds me, we did find out the Butler's traits. He had been a green fiend, which we already saw. He was romantic and a maker. Oh, look, we have Deirdre here too. So we do have one other person here, and there's Lacey, and some more people are coming. Yay. And I just had Finnegan release a track, so we'll just burn that. And it just occurred to me that we have, in case the butler gets tired, we should assign him his bed, which I don't think I put overhead lights on. It was bright when I made the room. So we'll do that later. I'll do that later. But he has like bedside lights at least. That's one thing. That's a good thing. So Eric, why don't we get you? I mean, there's probably no rush to get you to blow out your candles. Though I think it's already late enough that you won't have to go to school tomorrow. But maybe we should eat a little bit first. Okay, so there we have our food, our serving that will help at least 8 people, and it's impeccable. So we're going to call to meal, and that'll give us our gold. And then she should probably maybe make a bit more just because we have so many people here. And maybe this time we'll make some salmon. There we go. So we had some vegetarian stuff. And let's see. Penelope has that outfit because she aged up with that top, and you can't normally have that. That's part of, like, you need to max the acting skill, which no one in the household had. So I left it on her. I just changed the bottoms. I don't know if she aged up with the matching ones or not, but I didn't want the matching ones. But yeah, everybody's coming to eat. I don't know if everybody's hungry because we only have room for 6 people at our table because they don't have an 8-seater one of these tables. But he's sitting down. Oh, look there. I hope you're hungry, Sweet Pea. You might be because we can't rally the troops with you. We were a little bit, but now you're not anymore. But everybody can eat, so everybody who needs to eat is eating. And look, Eric, a little bit earlier, learned that Lacey is creative. Why don't you, let me see. Is there anyone here? Why don't you come and we'll do a friendly introduction. And a friendly introduction. You should know. Yep, you do know her. And I'm just looking who else is here. Where is everybody? Oh, some people are sitting here. We have room here to sit. So we can discuss interests and a friendly introduction. I wonder why you could cuddle. Because, I mean, I know technically she would be, she is his mother's foster mother, but not really, right? They just raise her. So, like, in the setting, she probably shows up that way. Oh, you should probably come in. Oh, good. You can talk to your well, she's your mother. It's actually Crinrict. Can you see? It's attempt introduction. I'll have to wait till they're older, I guess, before we can ask. I think he's maxed that skill. There's no point working on that one. Now he just needs imagination and movement, but he also needs his potty. Needs to go, and he probably needs when should you go potty? We'll wait till you're older before we bother trying to, work on those introductions. And we will put this just in here, because the butler keeps putting it in the garbage, and then and then it gets taken out again, and then it goes back in. Yeah. So I thought she's changed. She was in a party outfit, and same with Lacey there. She was in a party outfit, and now she's not anymore. Can you talk to Eric? We can attempt an introduction. Yeah, I don't want to. oh, there's the food, the ever-present food. But I think you're fine. I think we should have you blow out your candles. Let's move this plate over here and then have you blow out candles so that we can age you up. Finally. You went from a toddler to a child really, really quickly, but we held on to you as a child because we took our time. We also didn't have the lot trait for part of the time because we did move into, we replaced the house with this house that was, no longer a tiny lot. Didn't have the tiny lot trait. He's so busy talking to everybody. Well, there's probably no point introducing yourself. I probably shouldn't have introduced yourself to so many people. I probably should have done it after you aged up. Are you going to eat? Okay, let's get up, stop chatting, and blow out your candle. Oh, social butterfly. I guess you are. I should make sure. I'm pretty sure he's got everything. He's got physically, socially, mentally, and creatively gifted. And it doesn't really matter, but the ones that I like to have positive is manners, somewhat, but mainly conflict resolution before they age up, and empathy. He can just go do some more volunteering. Obviously, he can't play with the little, doctor playset or the vet playset. Sure, she can like it. Lacey, I was going to say you're getting in my way, but everybody's in my way. Everybody's here hanging out at the island. I guess there's more space. Like the table's not actually that handy for parties and for there. Get a couple of pictures. You can see I got a few pictures. Oh, looks like he's aging up right away. And there he goes. He aged up. So he was active because his daddy is active. Oh, and he became a notable newcomer once he got up to this stage. So I'm going to pick his trait. Okay, so I made him creative like his mother and his sister. And I gave him the extreme sports enthusiast, which gives him this high metabolism trait, which is easier to stay fit and trim when you have high metabolism. So there we go. There's his trait. And we may as we'll leave the cake. If people want to eat it, they can eat it. We'll just make another when it's time to age up. Crinrict, which probably will be pretty soon. But it's easy enough, and then with people walking through the table, and we need to give him a makeover. Definitely. Very soon. But maybe you should just change into something else so that you're not in that. Do you have any okay outfits? Not really. If anything, your cold weather one is the best one of all those outfits. And I'll probably change his hair too. Nothing wrong with it. It's nothing like what he had as a child, so I will change it. So we have a teen for now in the house, but I probably need to move I'll probably end up, I will end up moving either Jasmine out at some point soon so we can move Gracie back in because she kind of did what we needed, though I kind of think I'd like to invite, but I'll probably do it off camera. I'll do it like I'll put Evie in and then Clark in so that they can all know them so that when we go on to the next part, they know the grandparents kind of thing. So, but we're actually going to leave this part here. Leave a like if you like the video. It really helps with the algorithm. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.